This is problem number 2 in section 2B, problem solving with units. Let's read the question first. We have problem number 2, and this was solved only partially in the class videos, so I'm just doing this problem once again. Suppose you bought 10 6-packs of soda. Okay, so we have 10 6-packs of soda. Each 6-pack contains 6 12-ounce cans. So what's the total volume? It is 6 12-ounce cans, right? So 6 12-ounce cans per one 6-pack. Okay, so let's look at this. 10 6-packs. Let's treat this as a fraction. And now I'm going to multiply this with 6 12-ounce cans. So that is 6 times 12 ounces per one 6-pack. So one 6-pack contains 6 12-ounce cans. Now the reason I put the 6-pack in the denominator so that way this cancels. And remember we said 6 12-ounce cans per, the word per, one 6-pack is the same as 12-ounce cans. So that is 6 12-ounce cans per, so the word per translates to division, remember that, per one 6-pack. So if I set it up this way and multiply these two quantities, I'm left with 10 times 6 times 12 ounces of soda in the can. So this would be 12 times 6 is 72 times 10 is 720 ounces of liquid or soda in the cans. Now we're going to convert ounces to gallons. Now let's look at the handout, the class handout. Let me pull that up. Let's look for volume. So this is length and volume. Okay, so now we're given the quantity in ounces, in fluid ounces. So 16 fluid ounces is 1 pint, 2 pints is a quart, and 4 quarts is a gallon. So let's write this down. 16 fluid ounces is equal to 1 pint, 2 pints is equal to 1 quart, and 4 quarts is equal to 1 gallon. Let's switch back to the whiteboard. So we don't have a direct conversion from ounces to gallons, so we're going to use multiple equations. So we have 16 ounces is equal to 1 pint, 2 pints is equal to 1 quart, and 4 quarts equal to 1 gallon. So what we could do is we could change ounces to pints using the first equation and pints to quarts using the second equation and quarts to gallons using the third equation. So let's start with 720 ounces. So we're going to put it over a 1. Now we're going to convert ounces to pints using the equation 16 ounces is equal to 1 pint. So the fraction we're going to use is 1 pint over 16 ounces. Now the reason why we did this is so we can cancel the ounces, and now we have converted the ounces to pints. Our next step is to go from pints to quarts. Since we have the volume in pints now, we're going to go from pints to quarts. And we use the equation 2 pints equals 1 quart. So we're going to put 2 pints in the denominator equals 1 quart in the numerator. And the reason why we do is the pints gets cancelled and we're left with quarts. The next step is the conversion from quarts to gallons using the equation 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. So we have 4 quarts in the denominator because we want to cancel the quarts, and we do 1 gallon in the numerator. These two are the same, and that's the reason why we are able to multiply it. So we cancel these two, and now we have everything in converted to gallons. So you have 720 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is equal to just 720, divided by 16 times 2 times 4. And if I do this calculation, my final answer is going to be in gallons. So the way you're going to enter this into your calculator is 720 divided by, in parentheses, 16 times 2 times 4, and then hit enter. So let's see what the answer is. And it's equal to 5.625 gallons. So let's go with this again. We have 10 6-packs. And each 6-pack contains 6 12-ounce cans, which means we have 6 times 12 ounces per, which means divided by 1 6-pack. We cancel the units 6-pack and we get 10 times 6 times 12 ounces. So the amount of soda that we purchased is 720 ounces. That's the volume of the liquid. Now the question says how many gallons of soda, which means we have to start with 720 ounces and convert it to gallons. Now remember, you're only allowed to use the formulas given in the sheet, and there is no direct conversion of ounces to gallons. So we have to go through 3 different steps. We're going to take ounces and convert it to pints, because we have the equation that can do it, and that is 16 ounces equals 1 pint. We are going to take the pint and convert it to quarts, and we're going to use the second equation to do that conversion. We're going to change quarts to gallons using the third equation. And the reason why we have to go through the 3 steps is because there is no one equation given to us that will change it. So the reason why that is the case is because we can use only the formulas available in the handout. So now we use dimensional analysis to cancel out the units that we don't need, and basically we are left with gallons at the end, and we've converted ounces to gallons. And the final answer, you have to be careful if there are multiple terms in the denominator. Make sure you do 720 divided by the quantity 16 times 2 times 4. So put all the entire denominator in parentheses if it's more than one number, and you get your final answer, which is 5.625 gallons.